Our friend from the Emergency Food Network, Leanna, is here to talk about empty bowls. Leanna, how are you doing today?
Fantastic. How are you?
I am well, thank you, and thank you so much for being on the program today.
Thank you.
Now, we've got a lot to talk about in this segment because Empty Bowls, new location, 18-year anniversary of the event. Give us a quick refresher all about EFN.
Hi. Well, EFN, Emergency Food Network, we have been serving this community for well over 70 years. We provide food and make sure that no one goes hungry in Pierce County. And Empty Bowls is one of our major fundraisers every year. It's 19 years old, and it is always focused on bringing community together. Artists from all over donate bowls, beautiful wood, ceramics, all kinds of interesting shapes, sizes, and colors. And we have soup vendors who also bring and donate soup. And we invite everyone to come in. You can find a Christmas present, something for the family, some kind of new gift. You get a free bowl of soup. And we hope that everyone gets this reminder that, it's anybody at any time can find their bowl empty, and it's only through community that we are able to fill that up and being able to share it. So we're moving over to our new warehouse, The Greens. We are really happy that we were able to open it this spring, and it is allowing us to prepare and serve more food than ever before. We want everyone to come see it. So we're like, let's move Empty Bowls there, get people in it, and see the impact that they're going to be able to make.
And you're calling it The Greens, which seems very apt since it is a green building.
Yes, and shockingly took a lot of debate to come up with that name.
Footage from inside. Some footage from inside The Greens.
Yes, this is our new warehouse, The Greens, and I mean, it's going to allow us, once we are able to really fill it, to serve almost 3 times more people in Pierce County than ever before.
That is fantastic, and I'm sure for the volunteers who help out there as well, it's such a better space for them.
Yeah, I mean, our volunteers really are too essential for the program. Our volunteers are able to come in, repackage all of their food, all of these donated items, and through them, we're able to take $1 and turn it into 2 meals. But we would never be able to do it without the hundreds of volunteers that we get passing through the Greens every year.
That's fantastic. We'll talk a little bit more about volunteerism in a moment, but I want to go back to Empty Bowls for a moment. It's in a few days, isn't it?
It is on Saturday.
Wow, on Saturday, so it'll be December 7th.
Yes, December 7th. It starts at 1 o'clock, goes to 3 o'clock, and we are really hoping that we can get as many people in there as possible.
Now, with the Empty Bowls event, is there a cost for admission? How do you go? How do you do?
Yes, it is absolutely free. It is, anyone just come, pull up. We have all of the bowls laid out on tables, and you just go shopping. Grab whatever looks good to you, bring it up, and then we're also hoping that we'll take donations that we can add on to that.
This looks like it was from last year's Empty Bowls, possibly?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Over at, we've always normally done the location at Charles Wright, but we're really excited that this time we have enough space.
And to be in your own space, that's going to be fantastic. That's wonderful.
Yes.
So remember, that's coming up Saturday, December 7th, very quickly. So make sure you plan that for this coming weekend. You also have the Fallen Officers Food Drive happening right now. What do we need to know about that?
Yes, that is happening today. I've got all of my coworkers are standing outside in the cold with bins down at the Lakewood Police Department. This is a celebration that we've been doing. It honors some fallen officers starting in 2009. And it is really an initiative that is led through the Lakewood Police Department. They've been amazing partners. We collect food all day. We'll be standing out there for food, donations, cash donations as well. People can just drive up, drop things off. And in past years, we've been able to get like hundreds of thousands of pounds of food through this one food drive. So we're really hoping people come out and, nothing is too small. It all is helpful.
Now you talk about, I might ask you a question off script for a second. You talk about 100,000 pounds of food. That's a lot of community support from Pierce County.
It is.
What does that look like throughout the year, and why is it so crucial to EFN?
Hunger is a really insidious thing. And people, until you experience it, you never know how it can drive you a little bit crazy. 1 in 4 people in Pierce County right now is hungry. We've seen an unprecedented number of people who have been using the food banks. We were panicking, honestly, in February because we saw where the trend line was going. And now that we're about to end the year, we've had well over 1.5 million visits at food banks with our 75 plus pantry partners. And I was thinking about that the other day and realized that you would have to fill the Tacoma Dome 115 times to fit that many people of hungry people that we have in our own county. So people we move on through business as usual, and we don't know that our very neighbor, the people next to us, the kids that go to our schools, on our buses, just walking down the street, they are hungry. And so we really need our entire community to step up together if we're going to make any changes, because 2025 is only going to be rougher.
Mm-hmm. That's it's a staggering number and a staggering visual, thinking about that. One of the ways people can help is through volunteer with EFN. Absolutely. And so can you tell us a little bit about some of the volunteer opportunities for people to be out there helping, especially this holiday season when they need it the most?
Please. So number one, we ask people to do a food drive. Food drives are when people are thinking about it. We also have our repack program. Come out, bring a group, repack food, help take all of these donations and make it into something that people can bring to their homes. And we also offer a home delivery program, and we need volunteer drivers, people who are willing to go out into their community with packages of food for those who can't leave their homes for lots of reasons, and just drop off a package of food. So we are looking all across the gamut of all kinds of skills, and we can use them.
What is the best way for people to find out about the opportunities? How can they get in contact and say, I want to bring my Rotary Club, I want to bring my school group?
Yeah. Well, we have all of our information on our website and our volunteer coordinator, but they can also just give us a call, and we will happily direct them right where they need to be.
Now, outside of volunteering, are there other ways people can help the food bank as well?
Yes, please donate food. If you can't make it to Fallen Officers today, you can just drop on by. We'll happily take it. But also, please donate funds. We really need them this time of year because we've got more need than ever before, and we turn those funds into meals. That is what that money goes towards. And we've got a lot of meals that are going to be needed this month, but then going into the months to come.
I think you said $1 is 2 meals.
$1 is 2 meals. I know it's crazy, but it really is.
It's crazy, but when you think about that, though, that's a Starbucks is 10 meals.
Is 10 meals.
Is 10 meals. And you just think about that, if that once a week or twice a week you do that, that's a great way to help out those people in our community who, like you said, are around us all the time, and we just don't realize it, that they are in need for that. Leanna, as we end our segment, is there anybody you'd like to thank or anything you'd like to send out there?
I just want to thank all of the incredible volunteers who so far have done such amazing work, who are standing out in the cold right now, collecting bins of food. We really couldn't do it without them. And to our amazing staff who don't get to be here right now, I also want to say thank you to you guys, because they are dedicated folks.
Well, and a huge thank you to you for being here today and telling us all about EFN. So make sure you're out there on December 7th. For that wonderful event coming up. Coming up soon, we have Marisa and Decca, who are going to talk about the Tacoma Public Libraries. So we're looking forward to that. But for now, we'll be back in a moment.